I just want to be surrounded by my friends, my soul tribe, my soul family. I feel like you're gonna be, I don't want love, but not in this bitter way that some people, I don't want it because it's pain, love hurts, it's nonsense. In a healed way, you're going to receive such an important deep lesson about love next year in 2026, that by the end of this year, confirmation, by the end of this year, you will understand that love is beautiful, love is amazing. You would love to have a soulmate kind of love, but right now, I just want to focus on me. I accept things for what they are. I want to focus on me, my family, my friends, maybe resolving still certain things in life, maybe learning certain things in life, which is beautiful. I feel we all need that. And granted, there are people who are put on this path of, that they meet their soulmate or their partner when they're very young, like even high school or, early 20s, and they spend all their life with this person. But I always say this, as much as these people don't like to hear that, there is certain depth of growth for us as a soul that has to happen in solitude, and it's impossible to do that in a relationship. But it's if you are that person, watching, for whatever reason, that you've been with someone all your life, it just means that it's irrelevant for you in this lifetime. It just means it's irrelevant. But this true transformation to the depths of our soul, it happens on a journey of solitude, and it's for a good reason. And everyone who's been through that true journey of healing and awakening will tell you that. And it's undeniable. It's a universal truth. We come to this world on our own, and we leave this world on our own, because it's a beautiful thing. It's sovereignty of our soul. Companionship should always be deprived of codependency. We should deeply connect and never attach. And there's an always element of a lone wolf with whomever connects and doesn't attach. And to discover that, you need to embark on a quest on a lone wolf. It's a complicated thing, complex, not complicated. I don't want to go there, but I feel like with acceptance, you're gonna be excited next year to just say goodbye for a little while. And sometimes when we let go, there's a reason I'm saying that, but sometimes when we let go, this is where it truly comes in. But you will have a lesson of love. Having in the center, you have the Lovers, you have the Tower. You will have a lesson of love. What love is and what love isn't. We learn through confusion. We learn through challenges. Heal your masculine. Heal your masculine energy. I feel you have to heal both, masculine and the feminine. But it's the wounded masculine, especially within feminines. It's the wounded masculine within women who that forces us to constantly want to be in a relationship. Because if your masculine is healed, it's that inner masculine energy that brings stability, comfort, security. I don't need no one. Empowerment. Maybe in a physical sense you will be next year a little bit on your own, and a lot of changes that you will have to deal with and handle on your own. Trust your intuition. And that's on top of that love, soulmates, right? And everything that we said about that. I feel like you will have to also learn to trust your intuition, right? It's important for this collective to watch that video that I mentioned, where I talk about true connections, because I feel like you're going to connect to someone that deep down you will know deep down that it ain't it. It's the denial. We lie to ourselves because, remember what I said, we lie to ourselves because we want that excuse to continue to sit in something that it's not a real deal. But sometimes it's okay because it serves our growth, right? Some connections, karmic connections, all karmic connections are meant to happen, right? They're destined. I feel it will be a beautiful year because you will connect to your feminine within as well. Through that intuition, through the, something is off. I don't know why, but I trust myself. Especially when we talk about connections and love. Tower. Mother Earth. I feel again, remember what I said? We're gonna have those towers next 2026. And what did I tell you? Activate your feminine, activate your creativity, your enthusiasm, do art, projects, DIY, but connect to Mother Earth as well. Connect to Mother Earth, connect to nature, find peace in nature. Balance. Balance. It's this true balance, unconditional love at the bottom of the deck. I oftentimes say this to you guys, that people love going into extremes, right? So we all know that person that whenever they connect to someone, suddenly it's a deep connection, it's a love of all my lifetimes, right? And then they get hurt and they're like, I never want love, marriage is chain, love is like fear of commitment, right? It's important to be open in life, and it's important to maintain balance. You're going to have a lot of lessons, but in these lessons in 2026, I feel like you will heal and you will end this year in balance. So this is exactly what I said. You're going to sit in this energy of, right now I don't want love, I want to focus on me, but it's not going to come from a place of bitterness. I want to, you know how I always say to you guys, and I've mentioned this in, maybe it was even for this collective, I have few collectives that are quite similar in energy, and I was saying to you that there's such a difference in energy of those two songs that are supposed to be empowerment for women. So one is the Miley Cyrus, right? So I can buy myself flowers, beautiful song, empowerment from a place of love. I can't do it for myself. I can write my name in the sand, I can get myself flowers, I can romance, right? And there is a little bit of like you go and so, right, because we know how this song was created, but it brings this joy and this, right? And then there's this other song that I told you guys by Shakira, Que rico se está soltera. And it's horrible, low vibe. No se está rico soltera. It's not about, you know, because she sings like, now you're single so you can have whoever you want. You can go to parties, you can enjoy yourself. No, low vibe, non-divine, not in alignment. It's this difference between women who don't know how to heal and they think they're enter empowerment, but what they enter is the shallowness of, now I'm going to be playing with men, I'm going to be going to parties, and now I'm going to be the one who's going to be like flaky and I don't know where this is going, and I'm going to be free with my girls in Mexico. No, oh my God, it is, you guys, no judgment, but pathetic comes to mind. Wounding, it screams wounding. True healing is, I can buy myself flowers, but my heart is open. If that soulmate waits for me, my heart will always be open. But in the meantime, I am enough because I have found my worthiness. I have found that I deserve the best. I deserve the real deal. I deserve the real love. A person for whom I will be that gem. I will be that the only gem. Maybe you're gonna have some fun with jam. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry, there's a reason I said that. Oh my God. Spit on myself. That's an idea. You're just gonna have fun. But with open heart, you know, with open heart, not with bitter heart. Balance, not going into extremes. Okay, let's do these for your next year, and then we're gonna do jam. Maybe you make jams, maybe you like jams. I don't know. Oh my God, you guys, you know me. It's madness in my mind. It's madness. Horse, that's very beautiful. Horse is a masculine energy. But you have heal your masculine. You're going to need a little bit of that masculine energy of yours, because we need him for forward movement, for taking decisions, for, right? Horse is very psh, boom, it's the chariot, it's go get it, go. It's the decision of, it's a card of decision was taken, now we're going to be like boom 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 boom, forward movement, right? And remember what we said, you're going to have a moment that something is going to be revealed, and then it's going to help you to take that decision, and you'll create that forward movement for yourself. We have, yeah, beautiful. We have vulture and butterfly. Butterfly, transformation. Vulture is a similar energy to panther, but it's a little bit less aggressive and a little bit more deep. So the panther usually comes in the beginning, right? It's this tower, burn, declutter, purge, right? And then it's the vulture that has to just get rid of what is not serving. Get rid of what is not serving. Remove that for the sake of your transformation. I'm having like tummy like aches, like cramps, and maybe you're feeling that way. Maybe like there's anxiety and nervousness for certain things. Nightingale, it's beautiful. Oyster, discover yourself, show the world the real you. But the nightingale is speaking from the heart, speaking your truth, understanding your truth, knowing your truth. Really beautiful energy. You have beautiful energy for next year. It's going to be that year of transformation, of change, of yeah, it's going to be difficult, but your first card and your emotion, there's going to be a little bit of pain, there's going to be a little bit of sadness, there always is, and you have to switch your mindset. I always say this to you guys, everything is truly neutral. If you choose to see it in a positive way, you will become it into, you will transmute it into something positive. It will become something positive. You will have that joy and that enthusiasm and that acceptance. Complete transformation. I can't wait to read for you this collective next year, truly. All right. Let's do your January to see what's gonna come. I'm gonna do these. Hold on. Let me just clean it up a little bit because we don't like to have a mess here. Hold on, bear with me. I wanted to take the one that was your receive. Remind you, receive, may you know you are worthy of the gift. I'm going to make this the title of this reading. It's beautiful. You're worthy of everything. We all are. We just need to remember. Hold on. I don't know why I wanted to sort of you guys know that I never do that, like clean up. So it may be that you know, you're gonna enter this January and this, you're already gonna start to have that mindset of declutter and, you know, having things clearer in your mind. Let's see. All right, let's see what's coming January. For this collective January. Sort of coming in twos. I want one more. Okay. There's a strong earth energy. Maybe you are an earth sign, although no clear signs were coming to my mind for this collective. But maybe you will feel very earthly, which is, you know, calm, grounded, reasonable. They're also slowly moving, sort of a element. Earth is pentacles are slowly moving. So I feel January may be a bit slowly moving, may be something that will seem like it's going to be a very long month. I feel you will implement some changes. And to have Page of Pentacles in the beginning, Page of Pentacles can be about change of routine, change of, and those resolutions as well. And January, you guys know that people love those kind of things, right? January, new resolutions, new decisions. I feel like you may enter January with this mindset, I will change certain things. I will make, even if it's small changes. I feel like in the beginning it will be small changes, but we have those Six of Pentacles as well here. Um, it is a card of reciprocity. We're constantly been talking in this reading about you not knowing how to receive, you constantly only giving back to people, to the world, to others, right? I feel you're going to make small changes and start doing something for yourself. I feel like that something for yourself in the beginning may be something that you will actually, pay for and have a service, which in our mind makes us feel that, it's not like completely receiving because we've paid for it. So either you're going to go and get a massage, or maybe you're going to do something with more regularity. You're going to start to have like a little beauty routine, or maybe you will come on that on that session, or decide to come on that session and have someone to talk to and embark on this beautiful journey with. I am seeing that bit of that self-indulgence, kind of a pamper yourself energy. So maybe you will spend some pentacles on yourself, which is beautiful. We have Eight of Pentacles. I am hearing wisdom. It came through with Justice, and with Justice I was seeing, because this card doesn't have a purple curtain, but the Justice is about that karmic curtain, right? That is hanging behind the Justice. And what they were showing me, that it's like this curtain falling and you seeing something clearly. So I feel like it really may be, I know I was saying like 4 months, even 6, it may be different. It may be something that you'll be denying, or it will, I feel like this process of revealing the truth will come to you in January. You will find out something in your life or someone was a karmic experience, was a karmic lesson, was true colors I'm hearing as well. But I feel like you will, there is a Four of Cups is quite of a challenging card. It is that stagnation, it is that lack of solution, it is a bit of that depression. I don't know what to do, so I'm not going to do anything, and procrastination. January is a challenging month. I always say this to you guys. People are bound by, this matrix life that tells us that it's the end of the year and at the beginning. They obsessed with resolution, with changes, and it's also, in northern hemisphere, it's a heavy winter time. It brings heavy energy, and especially when we're not centered and when in the middle of a vortex, January can have a bit of a challenging energy. So it may feel challenging, slow, not really moving towards any direction. There may be a little bit of, sadness and depression, not knowing what to do around that revelation, right? That karmic revelation. But I feel you're going to approach this with calmness and with wisdom. With calmness and with wisdom. It's like, it's okay. It came to me, but I want to work on it. Page of Pentacles. The Hermit. It may be that you will decide to go and get a reading, or a psychic session, or start shadow work, or healing work. Because Hermit is about, going inwards. I feel like for some of you it may be still on that massage, that pampering yourself, changing your routine, taking care of yourself. It's about you. It's about moving towards you, the energy towards you, right? So to some of you it may be deeper, in the sense of that you will decide in January that I will invest in myself and I will embark on that journey, and I will change some of my routines, and that routine will be even if it's just small, like a journal or like a self-help books. But there's something in this energy that I want to do something for me, which is beautiful. I think it's going to be, small things, but still, I want to offer something to myself. Oh. Nine of Cups. That's beautiful energy, because she is fierce, she is independent. And that's on top of that Six of Pentacles. I want to do something for myself. I feel you will feel that first wave of empowerment, right? That I deserve something from this life. I deserve something for me. I want to do something for me, right? Eight of Pentacles. The Magician. That's beautiful. That's really beautiful, because the Magician and Eight of Pentacles, they're in the center of your spread, right? It's this energy of, you will feel in January, right, that you have the power, that you can do this. Certain things are going to be happening, right? Certain things you will know subconsciously, or maybe after this reading it will be brought more and more to your conscious mind. But it's like your entire body feels that winds of change are coming, right? That things will be shifting, that you will have to take difficult decisions, right? And I think you will surprise yourself how much calmness, wisdom, and maturity and empowerment you will bring into the situation. It doesn't mean you're not going to have moments of, crying and feeling hopeless and a little bit depressed. We have that energy as well. But it's the Magician in your center. You will feel, I got this. Maybe you will hear that voice, even that it can be voice of your guides, or maybe you're connected to a soul of an ancestor or a past loved one who's watching over you. It's like you will feel that someone is watching over you, that you got this, that it's just going to be a transition. It's going to be hard and then it's going to get easier. You know how sometimes we have to take a step back to take a leap forth, right? And you guys know how I always describe the energy of declutter. If you truly want to declutter and clean, like let's say a kitchen, you literally have to bring everything down the cabinets to really wash them, to really see what's out there. So it looks like mess, it looks like madness, like chaos is created, but then everything falls into place. Trust the process. And I feel you will trust the process. Queen of Cups. I want one more for that. Four of Cups. What, we have two. Queen of Pentacles. It's the sense and sensibility. Do you see that? Do you see that? And we have King of Pentacles. I'm seeing him, to be honest, Four of Swords, Four of Cups. There is slowness, there is stagnation. I'm seeing this King of Pentacles, you guys. I rarely see that, right? So every reader has a different way of reading. I always say this. Tarot is a divination tool for true channels. If you're not in awakened channels, if this is just not an activation tool for what you see, hear, and feel, you're not a reader. Don't touch tarot, because you're only going to bring karma for yourself, right? Intuitive reading is the true reading, because we don't even need these cards. Sometimes you guys, when you watch me, you see, I see a card before it falls, right? So I usually, to me, kings are, yes, it's masculine energy, but it's external world, whereas feminine energy, queens, internal world. I rarely associate them with an actual person, but I've heard an actual person, someone older, someone wiser, someone that will help you. To be honest, I'm not really seeing a father figure, because I don't think, it may be for some of you. I was hearing that most of this collective, I don't think you can really count truly on your father in the full spectrum of like emotional, that provider, protector, true masculine, right, energy. It may be for some of you, but I was hearing a lawyer, to be honest. Maybe as you're going to be going through certain things, you're find a counselor, or someone that you will follow online. Or I feel like this is more in life kind of a connection, to be honest. I'm hearing this is more an actual person who will enter your life. It doesn't necessarily have to be a very deep and very, close relationship, but someone that will make you feel that it's okay. It's okay. Don't worry. someone who you will trust. But what I was hearing as well is the sense of sensibility, because we have Queen of Cups and Queen of Pentacles, right? So there's going to be something that will, you know, shake your emotions, that will be challenging on a level of emotions, but you will activate that sense within you. You have very strong earth energy. Even if you're not, I always say this to you guys, it doesn't mean necessarily you're an earth sign, but you may be ruled by earth, this collective. I sort of been feeling this with that sense, that Emma Thompson in Sense and Sensibility, right? It doesn't mean she doesn't have feelings, she's not creative, but she's calm, she's earth, she's earthly, right? And Nine of Cups and Queen of Cups, there is this empowerment, independence, strength, believing in yourself with this Magician. It's going to be a nice month. Don't worry about it. This year will really, it's one of those, it's a one big tower moment, but it's exactly what I said to you guys, taking everything out of the cabinets. But you will be surprised how beautiful your kitchen will look like in the beginning of 2027. Some things are just needed. Some things are just, you know. All right, my angels, this was my last reading from my series of 2025 and 2026, which also means this is my last reading that I will be posting this year. I love you guys so incredibly much. I am so privileged to read your energy every single day. All members of my collectives are true magic, because I always say this to you guys, I am that reader, that I'm your last chapter. I will either assist you with that mess and then organizing your cabinet and you'll be good to go, or you are on your journey of awakening, right? Truly, truly magical people on this channel, and I'm very grateful. And yeah, I hope this was helpful, and I will see you in Jan. Bye.